Good morning, Indianapolis.
We got corn to our left, corn to our right.
Hi, I'm Laura. My husband Brian and I are on a mission to check off our bucket list item of visiting all 50 states by the age of 50. In each state, we'll spend at least 4 days where you'll see us visit state museums, capitals, state parks. Oh, and of course, we're going to be eating lots and lots of tasty food. For our first state, we'll be in Indiana. Good morning from Indiana. It is our day 4 of vacation, Monday, October 17th, 2022. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and when we woke up this morning, it was freezing outside, literally freezing. It's so cold. I think the wind chill is 28, which is honestly, if it feels like 28 in Texas, this is probably going to be one of the coldest days of the year. So the fact that it's just October here in Indiana is pretty wild to us. And of course, on the coldest day of the trip, we have planned to go on a really long hike. So we may freeze. I don't know. We're going to layer up and we'll see how it goes. But nonetheless, I'm still super excited to get out in nature. We're going to a Turkey Run State Park, and I think it's going to be really, really beautiful. We just had our hotel buffet breakfast, currently drinking some coffee. I have to pack up the bags, and then we will be headed out to Turkey Run. Turkey Run State Park was a lot of fun and a lot of adventure. While I'm sure that it's pretty year-round, it was especially pretty during this time of year. I'm confident I could have stayed here for days and not gotten bored. There was so much beauty to see. I can't recommend visiting this state park enough.
Following a shadow down to the graveyard, gonna say a prayer, gonna pay my dues. I've been running wild ever since I left Virginia, trying to find a face that might remind me I can see the sunlight rising in the mountains, orange and red in the morning sky. I know that the world is every steady changing. Lord, give me wings so I could fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away, fly. Any heart can shatter like a pane of glass. To the wind it scatters, and let's go at last. Song for the ones in sorrow. Sing about the smiles that they'll never see. Sing about a love who's over across the mountain. Tell her that I love her. Don't you tell about, 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 tell about.
Run State Park, and it was absolutely a blast. It was gorgeous, super fun, adventurous. We went on ledges and up ladders, down stairs, and through water. Lots of fun. But now we're really hungry, so we are going to Rockville, Indiana, which is another town for the Covered Bridge Festival. And we hope that we can find some warm soup because it's pretty chilly out there, folks.
Rockville, Indiana was my favorite Covered Bridge Festival location. It had that small town feel to it. Almost felt like coming home despite the fact that we had never been there before. You could just tell everybody put their heart into whatever it was they were selling. We ate chicken noodle soup, crullers, corn fritters, fudge, and drank cups of fresh, warm apple cider. We walked through art galleries, antique stores, and all the vendors. We also couldn't resist strolling through the fall leaves at the Rockville Cemetery. We then drove to Mansfield, another location of the Covered Bridge Festival. We got there later in the day, so the crowds had already died down. We were about to be on our way to dinner, or else we would have feasted on all the delicious food that we walked past. I also really enjoyed exploring the inside of the historic Mansfield roller mill that was built in the 1880s. Our last stop of the day was Oasis Diner in Plainfield, Indiana. I absolutely love the look of this diner, something straight out of a movie. We came here with two things on our mind: giant pork tenderloin sandwiches and sugar cream pie. We were not disappointed and left very full. I can definitely see why these are some of Indiana's favorite foods. It feels like we have been all over Indiana these past 4 days, especially think that we have seen every part of Park County because we've seen so many of the covered bridges. We went to a lot of the towns that participate in the Covered Bridge Festival. We went down back roads, saw all of the beautiful fall foliage. Absolutely gorgeous. We had so much fun this trip. Indiana was a huge surprise. We loved every minute of it, and I highly recommend that you come here, especially this time of year, because it's absolutely gorgeous, especially some of those places that we saw in Turkey Run Park. I'm sure the pictures do not do it justice. absolutely gorgeous. Right now, we're at our hotel, which is right by the airport because we have a very early flight tomorrow back home. Looking forward to going home because that means we get to draw the next state that we go to. So that's really exciting. Have no idea what it's going to be. Literally could be any state except Indiana. But really looking forward to that, but not looking forward to that 5 a.m. alarm clock. So we are going to go get some sleep and relax. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, it is the time that everyone has been waiting for, the drawing of the next state. So I do Indiana, so it's your go. What state do you think it's going to be?
Oklahoma, 100%. Yeah.
I think it's going to be Wisconsin for no reason at all. Just Wisconsin. Why not? All right. I'm nervous. What is
We're
it?
visiting family. We're going to Wyoming.
Wyoming. We're going to Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Have you ever been?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Cheyenne's like really the only main city and it's not big. So this is a...
All right. I've never been, so woohoo!
Wyoming.
Yeah.
Didn't even cross my mind. Yep, that's a state.
I got the W right.
Yeah, you're close. I got the O. Oklahoma.
Wyoming. Wyoming.
It's legitimate.
Hey guys, Laura here. That was the end of our last day of our Indiana trip. Because we did so much while we were there, I split each day into its own video. That way it's a little bit easier to digest. With that said, if you're interested in anything else that we did while we were there, such as the State Museum, the Motor Speedway, downtown Indianapolis, Newfield's Harvest Nights, the annual Covered Bridge Festival, seeing the covered bridges, the Bottle Works District, the Apple Orchard, Nashville, Indiana, and all the other food that we had while we were there, be sure to watch my other Indiana videos. I will link them down below in the description. You can also read about our trip and see all the pictures on my blog at laurathegastronaut.com. Indiana was an absolute blast. The leaves were so beautiful. I highly, highly, highly recommend making a trip there, especially during the fall. You just cannot beat that scenery. We were also able to check off all of our requirements for a visited state, which included a state museum, seeing the Capitol, exploring a state park, and eating the food the state is most known for. And in Indiana's case, that was the pork tenderloin sandwich and a sugar cream pie. Both of these were absolutely delicious, so if anyone has a good recipe for either one of those and is willing to share them, please send them my way. As for souvenirs, we brought home some Indiana maple syrup, sassafras hard candy, a magnet in the shape of Indiana, a sticker, and a postcard. Indiana was a successful trip, and I couldn't be happier to say, one state down, 49 more states to go. We cannot wait to go to Wyoming. Thank you so much for watching our travels. I hope that this video inspires you to go see Indiana for yourself and explore new things. I'll be seeing you soon, but until then, bon appetit and bon voyage. If it's a wind chill of 28 in Texas, this is going to be one of the coldest days of the year. So the fact that... Oh my god.
Did you just start filming? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we just left Turkey. Run.